Hello friends, today we are going to discuss section 50 subsection 1 of CGST Act. ये जो प्रोविजन है ये बात करता है लीवी ऑफ इंटरेस्ट ऑन डिलेड पेमेंट ऑफ टैक्स. इस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट के ऊपर काफ़ी लिटिगेशन हुआ और कॉन्ट्रेरी रूलिंग्स आए फ्रॉम तेलंगाना हाई कोर्ट एंड मद्रास हाई कोर्ट. उसके बाद बेस्ड ऑन द रिकमेंडेशंस ऑफ जीएसटी काउंसिल द गवर्नमेंट हैज अमेंडेड द प्रोवाइजो गिवन बिलो section 50 subsection 1 and the revised proviso reads as under: provided that the interest on tax payable in respect of the supplies made during the tax period and declared in the return for the said tax period furnished after the due date, and on which amount the interest shall be payable on that portion of the tax which is paid by debiting the electronic cash ledger. This is the amended proviso which has been made effective from 1st of July 2017 itself. इस अमेंडमेंट के बाद ये क्लियर हुआ कि जो इंटरेस्ट है वो लिवी होगा ऑन द अमाउंट विच हैज बीन डिस्चार्ज थ्रू कैश लेजर, और जो भी अमाउंट हमने अपने क्रेडिट लेजर से डिस्चार्ज किया है उसके ऊपर इंटरेस्ट नहीं लगेगा. बट through the uses of this language कि जो supplies made during a tax period and reflected in the tax return of the same tax period, इसकी वजह से एक एनोमली अराइज होती है कि अगर मान लो मेरी किसी पर्टिकुलर महीने की कोई सप्लाईज हैं, कुछ इनवॉइसेज हैं जो मैंने उस महीने की रिटर्न में ना डिक्लेयर करके एक सब्सिक्वेंट महीने की रिटर्न में डिक्लेयर की है, तो उस केस में इंटरेस्ट का क्या होगा. तो वो इससे जो प्रोविजन से क्लैरिटी आती है कि इसके अंदर वो वाले केसेस कवर नहीं होंगे. इवन इफ आपके पास आईटीसी का बैलेंस है, स्टिल इन दोज पर्टिकुलर केसेस यू नीड टू डिस्चार्ज द इंटरेस्ट ऑन अफोरसेड टैक्स लायबिलिटीज. सो फॉर एन एग्जांपल वी कैन कंसिडर टू सिनेरियोज. इन द सिनेरियो 1, suppose my May 2022 turnover is say 1 lakh rupees and on that the tax liability is 18,000 rupees. And I show those invoices in the return of May 22 itself, and the return was filed delayed on 15th of July 22. So in this case I have got a ITC balance of 12,000 rupees. So in a nutshell my net tax liability is 6,000 only, and I need to pay that interest for the period from 21st of June 22 till 15th of July 22 on 6,000 only. However, in the second scenario, suppose the same taxpayer did not reflect these 1 lakh rupees of sales in the month of May 22 and show them in the month of June 22. What will happen in that case? In that case, effectively, that 18,000 liability is there, which is pertaining to the month of May, however shown in the return of June. Thus, the benefit of amended proviso would not be applicable in this case, and interest need to be paid on the entire gross amount of 18,000 rupees and not on the 6,000 rupees. So we need to be mindful of this fact that there is a difference of showing a liability accruing in a tax period and in the same period and in the subsequent period. So in case those particular invoices are reported in subsequent periods, in that case benefit of ITC would not be available and you need to pay the tax interest basically on the gross tax without reducing the ITC balance. I hope it is clear to all of you the difference between the two scenarios, though due to the uses of the language this issue has arisen, but we need to take care of this and accordingly discharge our interest liability. Thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for more knowledge capsules.